Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to just do like a planty chores video. I've got some repotting mainly that I want to do. And I'll also add in some clips of a little bit of a plant tour. I just wanted to say that the grow lights I got and put up before winter worked wonderfully. All of my plants are very happy. I didn't have anything that I would say died back or struggled. In fact, most of my plants continued to grow and put out new leaves. So I think the combination of the humidifier and the grow lights was just like such a winning combo. And I highly, highly recommend if you are in a cold climate like mine and you have long winters, grow lights and a humidifier, like just do it. It works so great. So I have a couple plants that I want to repot. I actually have a lot of plants I want to repot, but it's gonna take more than just one session to get through everything. You know, it's springtime, everything is sort of really thriving, so I've got kind of a lot to do, and I'm getting to that point where it's like there's so much to do that I just don't know where to start. So that's where we're at right now, but I'll show you this right here. So here I have a bit of an experiment in this long sort of trough style self-watering pot. I put Philodendron Camposportuanum cuttings, and they're really doing well and they're thriving, but I do not like the way it looks at all. I have more of this propagating upstairs in my prop box, so I think I'm gonna just take all of this out, get rid of it, and instead I'm gonna plant this Rhaphidophora decursiva in here because it keeps doing this thing where it grows this long tendril with no leaves on it. And I think what it's doing is that it is trying to crawl. If I look at the base of the plant, I can see that it has sort of like, almost like a crawling habit, and then it crawls out of the pot. So I'm gonna try the Rhaphidophora in here, and I think it'll work. I think it'll work better. I'm hoping to get big fenestrated leaves on this thing. So let's get all of the Camposportuanum out of here. I think I can just like pull them out. I don't think they're like super rooted. Oh no, they're pretty rooted. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Maybe I should like repot these instead of just getting rid of them. I don't know. They have good roots on them. They're very healthy. It's just, I already have one hanging in the window behind me, and I have more in propagation, so I just don't know that it's worth keeping these. I'm gonna try and save this soil though. So I'm gonna try to just pull these out. I love this self-watering pot. I have my Philodendron fibrosum in the same kind of planter, and it is super happy. So I do really like these planters. I think the Camposportuanum maybe wants to climb. And I don't know, it's just kind of like, in my opinion, the Campo is just kind of a wild, mangy looking plant. It's always got like these little, the leaves are like really crazy when they come out. Here, I'll show you. The leaves always look like all crunched up when they come out. And they flatten out nicely, but they just look like hell when they first come out. And there's always like these scraggly roots coming off of them. They just are kind of wiry and weird, which I'm totally fine with. I just don't love the look of it. So I don't think that this planter pot was working out the way I wanted it to. Guys, get out of here. Get out of here. Go on, get. Okay. Ooh. There's a lot of soil on that one. Okay, so there's a lot of soil in here. Holy cow. I think I'll start over on this end. So let's make a little divot for this new plant in here. Boy, it's so wet. Okay, guys, no, oh boy. So let's get this plant out of this pot. It's been in this pot like a really long time. Oh geez, it's like stuck in there. It's been really happy in this pot. It just like, it's clearly searching for something to grab onto. So I want to just try to give it that. I'm going to take this over to the garbage can and take it out over the garbage. This plant was fairly root bound around the edges, but not like it did. The roots didn't go deep, which I think further cements the idea that it wants to crawl. Okay, get up under there. Get up under there, dirt. Grab some dirt to put on the back side here. I watch like Wild Ferns videos and I don't know how she like repots so cleanly. Like her hands do not get filthy. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. So, okay, there's, nice, it's in. So hopefully it'll start crawling in this direction, go down the pot. I think I wanna like, maybe I should cut this. I probably should cut this one. If I can get it like that. I think I will cut it. Oh man, the sun totally went away, but hopefully, I think this camera will be better with that. So, I don't know. How am I gonna do this? Maybe I should just, I don't wanna lose, there's this nice fenestrated leaf right here. And I don't want to lose it, but there's a pretty big gap between this fenestrated leaf and the last leaf where there's no leaves. And then there's this super long tendril over here. So I think I'm going to actually just like cut this plant back to where the most dense leaf is. And try to like, oh, that's perfect. Okay. Shove it in there. Now all of this has nice contact with the soil, so it should hopefully grow some nice roots. I did have trouble getting the cuttings from this plant. I did some wet sticks and I had some real trouble getting them to root, but hopefully this will work. So I'm gonna go put it on the shelf. Okay, I literally just brought down a bunch of my propagations and in the process of doing so spilled like a trail of water all the way down the hallway and down the steps, and I got my sock all wet, so whatever. But I have this nice pot that's empty now from the Rhaphidophora, and I thought maybe I would put something to take to work in here. So I think I might do some of these red emerald propagations, and then I'm going to cut off of my red emerald to make more propagations because I think I want to completely redo that plant, and it propagates so well. There better not be a big old spider on this thing. Okay. Okay, get some soil. Actually, this needs to be wetted. It needs to be wetted. My gosh. You literally can't have dry soil when you're potting though. It makes potting much more difficult. So I'm probably gonna put this entire watering can in here. How dry that is. So I'm just gonna keep doing that until it is sufficiently moist. There's a plant egg in here. Okay, let's get some soil in this pot. Man, this perlite is really on here. Let's go ahead and mighty root system though, my goodness. Plant that one. Get another one. I'm gonna try to save the perlite as much as I can. There's no point in throwing it away. Another one. And this one is not as pretty. This one is nuts. Okay, wow. I think I might need a stake in this. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that this one is really big and heavy and it wants to flop over. I think I might do a stake. I have a couple of these stakes. I found that I made like a legit moss pole, and I found that it didn't really root into the moss pole. So I think just a support will be good enough for this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a support in that I can just sort of strap these guys to as they grow. Let's get a strap. How long does it need to be? It should be good. Let's see, let's get you so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna strap these guys to the pole. Maybe just this one. I can probably get this one too. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Maybe do one up here too. This one got really long in propagation. Got really long. Or tall, I should say. So it's kind of manky. Let's try it like this. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Gotta work. Gotta make that money make purse. Okay, cute. So now I can take this to my office and have a nice red emeralds at my office. So I think I'll also do the propagations of my Campbell's Porto Autumn to take to the office, and then I'll call it, no, I also have Black Pagoda lipstick plant to take to the office. Oh, I missed a, dang it. There's one more green or red emeralds. I don't know, should I bother trying to get that one in, or should I just chuck it? I think I'll just, I don't know, you guys. I can't believe I missed one. Actually, I can. There's like a whole pile of plants over here. Pull that perlite back. Let's see how much. It has a lot of roots. It's funny because this one has like a ton of long roots, but it didn't grow any leaves. It's just like a single, it's still just the propagation leaf on there. I don't know that I'll be able to get this in now that I'm done. Nope, we're gonna call it. Okay. It'll be such a mess to clean up when I'm done. That's why I hate doing this, honestly. I really do hate potting. It's my least favorite plant chore. It's just so messy. And there's no way around it being messy either. I need to get one of those like plant mats that you can lay down and it contains the mess. That's what I need. Because this is obscene. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. For the campo, I'm just gonna do up like a plastic pot with a tray. I don't really have like a lot of nice pots anymore. I need to get some more. I have a lot of these. Oh, whoops. I just broke that one. Could go in jail. Let's see. Let me just undo them real quick. Get them all out of their little cups. And just see what we're working with here. Long roots, holy moly. Oh, this one is. This one's really in there. This is the biggest one. Oh my gosh. Let's just put that one in right away. Oh my gosh, these cats are wrestling. Really wrestling. Throwing down. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. These roots are crazy. And these cats are crazy. Can't believe how hard they're wrestling. They're throwing down. I'm just gonna sort of like clump them together and put them in like that. And then just sort of fill it in. I think the difference and the reason Wild Fern doesn't get her hands filthy when doing this is that she has like a nice scoop for her soil. And I'm just like bear pawing this stuff. Let me use the, oh, there's a big old rock in here. Okay. Okay. There's that. Now let's do a black pagoda lipstick plant. Let's see, it's only been 30 minutes and I'm already like, I should try. You know what? I'm not gonna be negative. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm taking care of my plant babies. I'm doing a good job. Do this black pagoda lipstick plant. I think that can go in one of these smaller ones. Yeah, that should be good. This one I only have three little props. Oh, they have tiny roots. Really tiny roots. My goodness. Super small. This one doesn't have any roots. Guess I should just keep that one going. The leaves are still alive, so I don't understand. And then let's try this one. Same thing. Oh, this one is soft. RIP, I guess I just have one black pagoda to plant. Honestly, I don't even know if I should now. Maybe I'll just plant it in a much smaller pot and still take it to work. Let's see what we got. We've got some little bitty pots here. Let's do that one. Nope, not that one. Let's do this one. Okay, so I planted up a bunch of props. That was very fruitful. Let's see, I'm gonna go around and see if there's anything else that I can, well, I'm gonna take some cuttings off the red emeralds and put them back into propagation. And then I'll see if there's anything else I want to repot right away, or if that's it. So let me take a look. Okay, so here's more red emerald. I'm gonna just chop it up. So there's a leaf and a node that will go into propagation. And I'm gonna do the same thing all the way down until I get to the top here. I'll just plant this whole top. So that's 4. I'm just putting them right back into the same cups. There's probably some potential downsides to doing this, but they're already ready to go. They're already labeled. So I don't see why I can't do this. Maybe I will find out why I can't do this. So those will go back into propagation. So, baby, you're in the way. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take these up and put them in propagation. I think that's all I'm going to do today. I definitely want to repot my orchids, but I'll do that at a different time, but I might still put it in the same video. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. That's kind of how it goes. You just see how you feel. But anyways, enjoy the plant tour. Just know that some of the plant tour things have now changed. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again in the next one. Have a great day. Oh, bye-bye. My Anthurium for Carl Dawn are not doing great. You'll see this one is kind of, it's got one leaf left on it, but that one leaf seems okay. And we'll see if any new growth points sort of pop up. We'll put that back with the leaf facing the window. And then this one lost all of its leaves. But I looked and it still has like one healthy root on it. So I'm hoping it comes back. Put those back. I am propagating my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. So that is doing really well. Vanilla orchid. It kind of hasn't grown since I got it, but it's not dead, so I guess it's fine. This also, let's see. This is my what is this? Hoya obscura major. It's still alive. It's just not really growing. I've had it for a while now and it just has 2 leaves. Maybe I should move it out of this pot into something smaller and not terracotta. I don't know. My Chinese money plant is incredibly happy and healthy and thriving. Down here I have all of my new plants that I ordered from that Sunshine Greens. This is the only one that's really put on, well, not the only one. This one's put on a new leaf. This is the Silver Sword. Very cute. The Thai Constellation is looking great. No new leaf, but it's still very alive and very perky. The Amphioxus begonia is doing okay. It lost some of its older leaves, and you see this one is kind of dying off. But it's put out some new growth at the bottom, so I think it's doing okay. What was this one? I can't remember, but it's putting out a new leaf. I wrote on all of these. Oh, this is the Florida Ghost. So it's putting out a new leaf, so that's fantastic. The Esqueleto is doing great. There's like a new root that grew down here at the base, and it is like well anchored into the soil now. And it's putting out a new leaf. It's doing actually really, really well. This is the Splendid back here. It's probably doing the worst. It's lost quite a few leaves. Some are still browning and dying off. But it is still alive, so I think it's gonna be okay. And then this is that weird one right here. What was it called? Hordeatum, Holtonanium. I can't remember how to say it, but it's doing very well. It's very happy. So those are doing great. My Dendrobium is okay. Cheddar chewed on it pretty hard, so that sucks. All of my orchids are doing great. This path is putting out a little baby. I don't know if we can see it. There it is. Do you see it? Oh, look how cute. All right, down here we have another orchid that's kind of just doing its thing. It's doing all right. It's doing all right. No complaints. Here we have my Camposportuanum in a crawling situation. I'm not super happy with how this is turning out. It still just looks kind of mangy. I don't really love the way the Campo grows, so I think I might take this out and put the Raphidiflora decursiva. I'll show you that in a minute. It clearly wants to crawl, so I think I might take this out and put that plant in this thing. And then my wax ivy has recovered from scale really nicely. She's growing great. Up top here we have my Hoya obovata, and it's doing great. I'd love it if it would bloom this year, but it's put on a bunch of new growth this past year. Same with my Hoya Carrii variegated. Lots of new growth. I put it on a trellis, both of those on a trellis last year, and they're doing just great. Lots of new leaves. My Black Velvet is doing really well from the grocery store, my rescue. It's putting on a new leaf right here. Super cute. Way up top there, growing sort of along my curtain rod, is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. It's doing really well. It's super happy. No complaints. And then up here I have my crystallinum. This leaf, it was too dry of humidity when it came out, so it's sort of like permanently curled. Even though I got a big humidifier, it never really flattened out, which is a bummer. But it is blooming, which is super fun. So I'd say it's doing really great. It's not a perfect plant, but who's perfect anyways? This is my rescue philodendron tortum. It is holding steady. There's no new growth on it, but it is certainly not dying. So I have faith that it will turn out really well. Again, another wonderful Hoya that I've had for many years and is doing incredibly well. This is a pubicalyx. And then we have next to that, this is the Rhaphidophora decursiva, and you'll see it's got this long vine here with no leaves on it. And this is what is making me think that it wants to crawl. So I think I might put this in that other planter, the crawling planter, and just see what it does. Down here we have my Trader Joe's White Wizard. She's a beaut. I love her. She's super happy. Underneath that is the Rescue Scindapsus trebii Moonlight. I expected this to do a little better than it's doing. I might chop it up and put it into propagation because I think that like all the roots are pretty much dead. And it's just kind of like holding steady, and some of these leaves are not looking great. Like there are some growth points on it, like right there. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just leave it alone for a little while longer and see what happens. Jewel orchid, my baby, precious and beautiful and gorgeous and just everything you could possibly want in life right here. She's done blooming, so I moved her back down to the lower shelf where she lived before. And she's just so happy. Back here, it's kind of crowded, but I have my regular, it's just an anthurium with like it's like a chocolate anthurium from the grocery store. Super cute, doing really well. Let's see, underneath here, I might as well just pull it out. This is my mystery anthurium that I got in an Ecuagenera order on accident. I think it is a forgetii. It is putting out a new leaf. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Cute. She's doing really well. I actually just took it out of the begonia terrarium upstairs, and I was a little worried that it wasn't going to do very well in room humidity, but it is absolutely thriving, so I'm very, very happy. Up here is the Cartaldon anthurium that is the happiest. This is the silver blush. I called it silver bush last time, but it's definitely silver blush. It hasn't lost any leaves. It's doing really well, and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's like one of my new favorite plants now. Let's see, my philodendron fibrosum in the crawler is doing okay. It sort of stopped getting these brown spots on it, so I think it was getting too much light where it was, so I moved it out from directly under the grow lights, and it's putting out a new leaf here. This is its newest leaf, so it's very happy. I'm loving the way it looks. Yeah, I'm super happy with this plant. Over here we have my Monstera deliciosa, sorry, also from Trader Joe's. It's doing really well. It's very happy. I have this grow light right here, right above it. And that turns on every evening, so it's doing really well. Next to that, we have my Thanksgiving cactus, which decided to bloom again in February and March. It's just got 3 blooms left on it, but such a happy, healthy plant. One of my favorites. Underneath that is my philodendron birkin. It may not be getting enough light. I'm not sure. But it seems to be doing okay. But I may have to move it. But it's like huge. It needs to be repotted super bad. Right here we have my Hoya Crimson Princess. Again, I would love if it would bloom for me. It's so happy. It's putting on like loads of new growth. It's hanging here in the window now. It gets lots of sunlight. It's living its best life. Next to that is my hanging philodendron camposportuanum. It's fine. It's really not my favorite looking plant. Oh, can you even see it? There, it's right in there. It's right there. There we go. Oh, she's pretty. But yeah, not my favorite. I don't know. I shouldn't talk smack. It's a perfectly nice, healthy plant. I think maybe if I grew it up a pole climbing and it could get like bigger leaves, I might like it more. But yeah. Next to that, we have my beautiful Scindapsus exotica. Gosh, she's lovely. I absolutely love that plant. Oh, so pretty and still doing so healthy. I may have to cut it back at some point. The pot is super full, but I just love how long it is right now, so I'm just not going to mess with it. And then next to that, we have my Black Pagoda lipstick plant. This one recently flowered again. I feel like it's always flowering, which is funny because the flowers aren't like super pretty and then they just like drop all over the floor. So I kind of wish it wouldn't flower so much, but I'm not going to be mad at a plant that is super happy and healthy. So blessed. My Queen of the Night cactus is going absolutely wild. Can you see how much growth is just in that one spot. Like, look at all that. It's going absolutely crazy. I'll put a light over it and it seems to really like that. It's been reaching for a light for quite some time, so giving it its own little light I think was definitely the right decision. I'm hoping for some new thicker leaves on it and hopefully some blooms. I'm not sure when it blooms, if it's like a winter or a summer blooming cactus. I'm assuming, I would think sometime in the fall or winter because it's related to like the other like Thanksgiving cactus and things, I think. Is it? Maybe not. It's just also a jungle cactus, so I don't know, that just makes me think that it probably has a similar bloom time. I don't know. Anyways, I should learn more about that. This is my staghorn fern. It's doing really well. It's actually putting out a new shield frond. Let's see if I can show you. See right there? That's a new shield frond. Isn't that pretty? So cute. So that's doing really well. All right, in the kitchen I have my Maranta. Doing great. Love it. Next to that I have this disco ball planter and I put a little cutting of Hoya pubicalyx in here. Well, actually, wait, I think this is actually the Crimson Princess, like part of the plant that reverted and doesn't have any variegation on it. But it's super happy. It's really cute. It like just put out this long tendril that's climbing up. That like just happened in the past couple of weeks, so I'm really happy with it. My Micans is going strong. That plant is super happy. So let's see. Down at the table. Keep going down. I'm really getting used to this camera, you guys. It's much more technical and it has some really cool capabilities, but I'm having a hard time using it. So all of these plants are doing great. I may even have to repot my ogre ears jade because it's getting huge. And I feel like I just repotted it. So, well, I guess that was last year. I guess it could be due for a new one. And then see, it keeps doing that because it's too smart and it wants to see my face and it's trying to see my face. And so I'm like showing my plants and then the gimbal just like turns around. So I'm having a hard time. There must be a way to lock it. I don't know. My jade is so freaking happy. I love it. I used to struggle with it and it turns out I just wasn't watering it enough. You know, they tell you, oh, succulents can go without water. Don't, just water your jade as much as you water any other houseplant and it will be happy. This pot is so beautiful, isn't it? It's from my grandma. It's like vintage. I love it. Okay, let's go upstairs. Upstairs, I have my begonia terrarium, which is very happy. Let's actually just like open it up and look inside. It's a little easier. Look at how pretty this guy is. I don't know if it's happened here yet. I don't know if it gets enough light. I used to have it downstairs and it got way more light and I was very happy, but oh my God, there's a spider right there. Ew! Man, as soon as it gets nice out, there's gotta be spiders. They don't give you a break. They don't let you enjoy the nice weather. Achoo! Down here's my begonia maculata and it's doing wonderfully. It has tons of new growth. Like all this is new. Over here is some new growth. It's got new growth back here. It is super happy. I love it. This is my philodendron tenue. Oh my God. Focus camera. This is my philodendron tenue. It's doing great. Look how beautiful it is. I love the way it faces the window over here. Oh my God. Could you not? I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Down there is my, what is that? Syngonium albo. It's doing pretty well. I think it's It just put out this new leaf, which doesn't have any variegation on it, but it's a very happy little plant and it's doing well. Okay, I think that's all I can handle on this camera right now. That was pretty fun. It was an adventure. This camera is kind of hard to use. I'm gonna have to read the instructions better so that I can use it like pointing and shooting at things, because I think it really, in whatever mode I'm in right now, it's really just wants to like follow my face and my movement, and it's not really letting me like point at things. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the instructions some more. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I know this is like a super simple video. I do have some plant chores that need to be done. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. So I definitely will be posting some videos again in the future. It's just been a really busy like winter and spring. I've had a lot to do. I've been seeing family and friends a lot, which is wonderful. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great one. Okay, bye-bye.